How you doing? I'm Matt Kubler. I'm the co-founder of Max Out Equipment and also the co-inventor of the eForce 250. The eForce 250 is an assistive force device. By that I mean when attached to a barbell, it can offload weight in both the eccentric and concentric direction. The eForce 250 is controlled by a servo motor. That motor is programmable and it allows us to tell how much force we want that servo motor to pull. We utilize our HMI screen or touch screen to program the amount of force you want it to pull in both the eccentric and concentric motion. The eForce 250 easily connects to any barbell by simply taking our clamp and placing it on either a attachment point that we create or one that we have here, which is just a molded piece of metal with an I-ring. Once you're ready to utilize the device, you're going to have a lifter remove the barbell from the rack and get it either to the standing squat position, or if they're on a bench, to bring the bar off the rack and be in the extended arm position. At this point in time, you're going to hit the high limit button, which sets the upper limit for the range of motion for the lifter. Then you're going to have them go to the bottom of the bench press motion or the bottom of the squat and hit the lower limit button. Once you set those parameters, it's locked in for that moment in time. You can save it, and that's a whole different process. But to use it one time, that's all you need to do. Once you've entered the parameters for the upper and lower limits, you're now ready to go enter the amount of weight you want to lift and lower. And that's done on the lifting screen. You'll see here you have the eccentric value and the concentric value. In this case, we have the barbell loaded with 225 pounds. If I want it to feel like the full 225, I click the white spot here, I put in 225, and I hit enter. And it's going to ask me if I want that to be the bar weight. Obviously I do. Over on the concentric side, that's how much I want to actually be lifting. I can make that value anything less than 225 pounds. Let's call it 185 pounds. So we would be lowering 225 and raising 185. Once you've entered the eccentric and concentric weight on the touch screen, all you have to do to lift and have a user lift is to hit start set. What we recommend is that you have your lifter unrack the barbell from the rack and get into their starting position in either the squat or the bench before you hit start set. Once you hit start set, you'll notice currently there's tension on the cable, which when it's not in use, that is a constant in order to make sure that the cable remains tightly wound around the spool inside the unit. Once you hit start set, you're going to notice slack come into the cable, which allows the full value of the barbell to be felt. You're going to notice the slack in the cable now. That will remain in use until the end of the set, and all you have to do then is hit the end set button. And if you don't hit the end set button in time, there's a 15-second alarm that goes off to remind you to do so. As you can see, there's slack at the top of the cable. When I go to the bottom of my squat, the tension comes back onto the cable. That means the device is pulling up on the weight. Okay. This was just a quick tutorial on how to use the eForce 250 and its functionality. If you have any questions or want to reach out to me personally, you can email me at matt@maxoutcorp.com.